Hello class 10. Today's topic is about nature characteristics and observation of the politics and participation of the left in the anti-colonial movement in India. The emergence of the leftist brought about fundamental changes in the Indian politics. According to Sumit Sarkar, socialist ideas in India percolated initially through the Indian soldiers who returned home after the First World War. The Bolshevik Revolution played an important role. If powerful Tsarist autocracy could be removed by the Bolsheviks, why would not the Indians be able to drive the imperialist British rulers out of India? The British government suspected all the national leaders to be secret agents of the Soviet Russia. In such a situation, there was the emergence of two different strands. One was the left wing within the Congress and other was socialist parties outside the Congress fold. In 1920s, a good number of school students and youth organizations came to be established in different parts of India. Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose were the two most important central figures of the left movement. They had been carrying the messages of anti colonialism, anti capitalism, and anti landlordism. According to J.L. Nehru, political freedom without achieving economic freedom was meaningless. Subhash Chandra Bose regretted in his book The Indian Struggle that Congress showed no interest in launching an all out movement. So, J.L. Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose jointly founded the Indian Independence League. This organization pressurized the Congress and Mahatma Gandhi to start movement for attaining Purno Swaraja. The other Congress workers named Achyuto Pattabardhan, Joy Prakash Narayan, Minu Masani, Narendranath Dev, etc., had faith in socialism. With their initiative, they founded the Indian Congress Socialist Party in 1934. Sampurna Nand was the chairperson of the party. The objective of this party were all power to the people who are associated with the production, socialization of industry and all other productive organization, state control over foreign trade, abolition of the Jamindari and Raja Maharaja system, distribution of land to the peasant, state to recognize the right to work and wage to be paid according to one's need. The topic is over. Thank you.